to do that?
Honestly, whichever. Did you think there was too many steps yesterday?
This bit's a bit of fuck.
Yeah, it's getting out of there. Look at that. Right, if we do it.
Good? Nice to meet you, bro. How are you? Thanks for coming out. Okay, guys, just nice and easy, just air squats. Just nice and easy. Oh, get the hips moving. If anyone gets lost, just look for Sean. He's going to be our tour guide.
I'll be at the back. Making sure no one gets lost. Oh,
We have the tour guide today, Sean.
Oh, apparently so. You're thrown under the bus. You try and be a nice guy, and then you know.
King of the roads over here.
I've got a good 1 kilometre in me, and then you'll see me on a line bike.
2 run clubs in 2 days today. Yeah. Love it. How are we doing?
Good, very good.
First Marchon Run Club.
It is first run, looking forward to it.
Lovely.
Already at Heartbreak Hill here.
Another big turnout today.
Fucking sick turnout. 5:30 on a Monday morning. This is the life. Oh, sun's peeping as well.
They went to that league though,
Yeah. Yeah. You don't get much more sexy pace than that.
yeah, baby.
That is the definition of sexy pace.
Bringing it up the rear.
Oh, yeah, the boys. So we're just finishing up a lovely little, I think about 6k from Bondi to Bronte. I reckon we've had about 40, Sean? 40 sharp?
What's that?
We'll do a head count. I reckon about
40.
35, 40.
Solid 40.
We're gonna hit coffees now. Great start to a Monday morning. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. We're at Versus, Bondi Road. Big up the boys here, by the way. Everyone's been so polite, super kind, super hospitable. Said very nice things about us. I think we've inspired a lot of the gym owners over here, which is fucking sick to hear. It's always nice. But yeah, they've opened up their house for us to come and hit a little train session Monday. It's lower body. Legs are a little bit fatigued from about 17,000 run clubs, but we've got to get it in. Heavy squats. This gym's sick. Nice natural light coming down. Yeah, fuck. This is a bit nicer than the basement in London, isn't it? You're good.
Okay, so we're going to practice like this instead. Okay, you're going to be on your super toes, put this on.
The old hips are a bit dusty.
Okay?
So turf games started Monday. Oh, intensification, fuck's sake. It's not what you need when you're the other side of the world. Hashtag fucking Harvard.
Yeah.
We've got some apple and blackcurrant and the creatine, which I've fucking been struggling to remember to take, but the sachets are making travel and keeping on top of the sucks a lot easier. Now I've got to hit 160.
Top 3 hydration flavours, guy.
1 to 3.
Sour watermelon as a go, then apple and blackcurrant. And then if I've not had it for a while, I really love the salty lemon and lime because it's like thirst quenching in the heat. Yo, there is nothing I love more in life. There's a few things, but this is up there. Training mid-morning, it's like 9 a.m. People just getting it in, all different shapes, sizes, abilities. Oh, this is why I fell in love with fitness. That's why I fell in love with the gym. This is why it's my life's work. Because of this sort of vibes, the culture. It's just fucking, look at this dude. Fuck yeah. This is the good shit. Famous last word for me, eh? Let's go.
Yep.
Go on, I didn't know that anyway. Just go up a little bit. Try 175. You going again?
You've done 6, I've done 6.
So no, the start of this training block is when I first came off the ultra. So strength was, wasn't obviously in a good place. So I don't think we can read too much into it. Like obviously the improvements have been crazy, but I think it's all relative to where I was starting, which is pretty weak. But for reference, my all-time best ever squat was 185. Pre all the running and pre all that kind of stuff. So that was 170. I'll probably hit 175 now. If I hadn't run this morning, hadn't run yesterday, hadn't done the 24K on Sunday, maybe there's a little more in there. So I'm kind of back there. I think that's what I've focused very heavily in the last 12 weeks. Those that follow me on social media, like I've hit all my sessions. I've hit my Saturday session. I'm squatting twice a week. All the good stuff. I've fucking tried to eat as much as I can. I've got my weight back up to where I was, pre-running. So I've lined up all my ducks in a row because I really wanted to make this phase about building back that strength, putting some muscle back on, with a view that come the end of the year into the new year, running's going to ramp straight back up as we build towards some marathon stuff. So yeah, this is good, but it's the benefit of a structured progressive program. Obviously we're biased towards Marchon, but we've been doing it for decades and we train thousands of people every month. So proof is in the pudding. Don't just take it from me, take it from everyone around the world.
Is it frustrating having the sort of the yo-yo between either running faster or being strong rather than one or the other?
I think it's actually a dynamic that makes the hybrid training quite interesting. I think it's very difficult to really push both ends of that spectrum. You're running and your strength at the same time, unless you are a professional athlete and there's other stuff going on, which I'm none of the above. So for me, periods of like pushing my strength with a maintenance level of running to keep my running at like a good level, and then periods of pushing my running with my strength at a maintenance level, it's great. And it's that nice dynamic of trying to work both into your training week, and the acceptance that if you're going to try and run a sub-3 marathon, which is my goal, I'm not going to squat my top end numbers. But right now I'm just training minimum effective dose 3 times a week, maybe 30 Ks, not that much volume, in which case I want my numbers to go up. And if it wasn't going up for my numbers, I'm doing something wrong with my strength training. So no, it's not frustrating. It's just, I think that's the interesting part of hybrid training.
Yep.
At least 8 sets of calf work a week. The calf has to absorb 9 times body weight during running at a fairly average pace. So really important calf work, particularly ankle complex, calf, hamstring, glute. Those muscles' ability to work together during running gait is super important. So yeah, very important. Obviously, the more serious you are at running, the more your strength training becomes about injury prevention. The more serious you are about maybe hybrid training and like looking a certain way, putting on muscle mass, the more your strength training needs to take maybe more of a priority in terms of pushing the weights hard, finding intensity, fueling well, so that you can recover. And like I said, as I mentioned before, that balance between strength training and running is something that a lot of people get wrong. I think it's more the fact that hybrid training is so popular right now, people haven't really spent enough time lifting weights, in which case the running is actually just like detrimental to their ability to get in shape. And I think if we're honest, most people's goal is just to be in shape. So running and weight training is a great way to do that. Just make sure you're prioritizing your weights, find intensity, fuel yourself well, and get a good program. Ollie, 60 on, 30 off, 8 rounds. I finished on 181. It's now a 5-minute break. And we're going again. It's good. Intensity's picking up across the weeks. We're into that 10-minute max effort. I've been a little bit hit and miss with those assault bike sessions, so I'm trying to calibrate as I go, but 181 first round. 181 second round, so a second block of 8. 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 8 rounds. Rest 3 to 5, I think we rested about 3.5. And then do the same again, so 181, 181. Put almost have a go. Come at me. That's a fucking sandwich.
Wow,
That's a manwich.
What's in there?
Tri-tip steak, chicken, red pesto, coleslaw, tomatoes. It's like as big as my head.
You know, I said to Ollie, that's not facing foreign, it does. That is banging.
Fran's on her second lunch.
Going down,
Benny, they New Balance?
Yeah.
What do you think, son?
1080s, yeah.
What do you do your marathon?
You nearly bit that then, you actually, I thought you was gonna, and you was like that.
How good's training?
Where are we?
We are at the Syndey Sports Club, I think. It's posh David Lloyd's.
I told you.
No, it's a sick little, say little, it's not, it's like a big sports complex. They've got indoor gym, saunas, ice baths, outdoor swimming pool, this nice outdoor bit of training. They've got all the cardio section there. With my pals, Benny and Rory. And my work colleagues, Fran and Lauren.
Maybe like 2 and a bit years ago. Ultra running's really good for that. Yeah.
See, alright, because I haven't seen him in the gym in years.
Yeah.
You like a little superset, you do like pull-ups into max rules or something. Oh yeah? Is it good?
It's good.
Small, eh?
Small, yeah, very small.
I'll make that. And that was like 1 by 1. Yeah, franchise. I was just Yo!
What's in there?
Salted caramel and vanilla. Cookie dough, peanut butter, biscoff sauce, bananas, and more cookie dough. I was falling asleep upstairs, but now I'm awake. Fucking groove out my head from my hat. So those of you that are familiar with old school Marchon days will maybe remember some of the workouts we used to post and share with the 98 guys over here in Sydney. Chris Feather, the founder's ex-rugby league player, big dude from the north of England, but came over here. These guys have got a really good fitness culture, great gym. Yeah, like I said, they've been here a long time. They've been making waves over here. I've always wanted to come over and check out their space. So Chris has invited me over. We're going to go for a coffee, and then we're going to get into one of their hybrid sessions. This is one of their facilities. That's Syndey Swans. So let's get it.
All this stuff that's been built, all this next level and all that lot. It's all
unreal.
new, yeah. and they've got to be able to take it out because it's all. They've got to be able to take it out.
Return it to shop.
That's amazing.
30 at least. Match their reviews and all that shit.
Has it been good?
Yeah. It has been, yeah. Like, surprising. I never knew AFL really. I didn't know at all. I just,
What, being in a warm environment and there being stuff like this? I think that I'm scared. I'm scared because I've got neck burn, Bob.
What's the workout?
So 30 seconds ski, about 75%. You need to try and hit the same meterage every time. And then you've got 90 seconds rest. In the rest, it's a ladder of D-ball, ground to shoulder. So round 1, 30 seconds ski, 1 D-ball, ground to shoulder. Round 2, 30 seconds ski, 2 D-ball, ground to shoulder, etc. The target is to get up to 15 D-ball, ground to shoulder. So game of pacing. Obviously, you don't want to go too hot on the ski that you're completely buried and you can't do the D-ball. But you do want to make sure you're working hard. So
it's every 30 seconds it's a ski, or?
No, so 30 seconds ski and then you've got 90 seconds rest, but in the rest
You do your ladder.
you do your D-ball.
Right.
Starts with 1, it goes up every 1 rep every round. Classic workout. Again, those that remember, we used to hit loads of skis, bikes, D-balls, and that's why myself and Chris, 98, kind of had this mutual respect because we used to train very similarly.
What's your predictions for this?
All I know is I'm going to beat Fran. That's the only thing.
30-second ski or erg effort, pick a number, like be realistic or something. So you need to hit 15 rounds. Jump off, 1 ground to shoulder in round 1, 2 in round 2, 3, up to 15. It is a little test, so the idea is getting to 15 is the key. If you don't get to 15, so if you miss your meters, be honest, if you miss your meters, or you don't get to 15, but you don't get the amount of ground shoulders and 90 second rest, it's a 20 burpee per round until the last person finishes. So if I drop out at round 11, for example, like I can't get the 11th ground to shoulder, I'm fucked. In round 12, I've got to hit 20 burpees in 2 minutes. So it's a steady pace for 2 minutes. If Beth don't finish, if Beth's the last finisher, she finishes at round 15, that means I got 4 rounds of 20 burpees. So again, I know like, pick a number on the ski that you know you'll hit for 15 rounds, because the ground shoulders will be hard. Sweet.
With sandbag that
What's your predictions, Loz?
I'm going to dome everyone, mate.
Well, I have told Ollie I'm going to beat him, so you've got to do what you say.
And I'm at an unfair advantage because I've got to go with a 40 kilo sandbag and I weigh 38.
Look at the mess I made. That was the baptism of 98 fire. Tried to go toe to toe with the big fella. He was hit 160 cows, I went for 155. He went for a 60 kilo sandbag, so did I, but I'm giving away a lot of size and power there. So I fell apart about, I think around 12. Good workout though. Good workout. Oh. That was good. Very good, very nice. Very nice.
That's good.
Love it when I can't finish a workout.
He's got something to tell you all.
What?
What happened in there? Or you get beat?
What? I mean, we need to verify this.
I was going to say there's some reps in there that need checking.
Oh, the reps. Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
Was the full extension?
We need to verify that CrossFit Fran actually finished reps. But
Not saying I finished, I'm saying I'm the best loser.
what I will say is, I did not. Watch out, Sammy. I did not finish the prescribed workout. That's all I know.
I knew when I started I was
We're like moving the boxing room today to that area. I feel like the boxing room area with more. So they're basically like the top.
Session 392 for the week. Little push pull. That's what I need actually after earlier on. Behind the ski erg. We're at Locker Room, which is Lockie's gym. So two sites here in the centre of Sydney, in the finance district. They specialise in 2-to-1 for like high-powered CEOs, those type folk, successful fitness folk. So very bespoke programming, obviously a nice fit out. Those guys are obviously looking for kind of body transformation type training, so hypertrophy, a bit of aerobic work, some boxing. Yeah, it's a cool little model, very successful gym. And Lockie's a very good dude. That's Levi from the UK. One a day, baby. One a day.
What's in there?
I think this is now the best. Oh shit! I've got coconut flakes. But it's a classic with banana, strawberries, honey toasted oats, condensed milk, vanilla whey protein, peanut butter. I should have got coconut flakes, but I think I'll rush my order. Yo, final day. It is just gone 5 AM, early start. Wednesday, mindset day. We're going to go and hit a track session with the unofficial boys. So, we also need to press a button. When I say track session, apparently it's like a green oval, so not actually a track. But they've got like a speed session, which is going to be cool. I feel like I've not done any speed for about a week or so, 10 days. I need to hit some, so looking forward to it. Going to send it. And then I'll be fucking ready for a rest.
They smashed some already? Too late to hang it out, yeah? You have the exact factor. We can have this during the workout.
Yeah. It's just got caffeine in that one, so.
See that video?
You're running in what are those? Nothing. What? Thanks. In these. What are you running?
Yo, just
Update the people.
just watching, looking at pictures of myself. So, final day. It's been a big morning. Have I spoke to the camera yet today? Been at the track? Did you get any track footage? Been at the track, well, an oval. Running session, into breakfast, into being on a podcast. So the first time I've been on the other side of the mic for a long time, which was good fun. So podcast with the guys here at Forte Media. We're obviously back in their office where we shot with Ned. And they had Benny on the podcast, on my podcast Without Limits, which is really cool. So that episode is going to come out in a few weeks, not sure right now, but we spoke all about his introduction from rugby into functional fitness and then his evolution into ultra endurance races. He's done marathons, he's got a 2:44 marathon in New York, he's done the 2:48 at Sydney, he's done multiple multi-stage marathons, he's done desert marathons, he's did a 100-miler last week, even though he didn't finish it. So very well accomplished ultra endurance athlete that's come out of rugby, big in the functional fitness space. He's a big dude as well, like in terms of mass, so maybe quite relatable for the sorts of people that follow me, coming out of sport and rugby in the gym into this world. So looking forward to the episode dropping. We're now going to head back to Bondi. When I say Bondi, I go Aussie, like fucking Bondi. We're now going to head back to, how sick's that picture? Come on, Sammy. We're now going to head back to Bondi. I've got a meeting at 2:30, and then I'm going to try and get a massage or do some form of recovery this evening before we get on the plane tomorrow, because I'm pretty stiff. Body's a little bit battered. But yeah, big last day in Australia to round off the trip. It's been sick. How good is this little video that's playing here as well?
You see that? It's a nice touch, isn't it?
It is a nice touch. Very self-indulgent, aren't I? I just had some amazing therapy from Marchon. He just hit me up on Instagram saying, do you want to come for a massage? And I was like, do you want to come to me for a massage? So we did a little hotel visit. I've literally had needles in every fucking part of my body. So I'm a little bit stiff, but just what I needed after all that training and before I get on a long flight tomorrow. So that was cool. And now it is the final supper. We're going to Sugarcane. Dinner is on Sean. It's our final night in Bondi. It's emotional, Sammy. How are you feeling about it?
I'm not convinced I am leaving just yet.
You're not convinced you're leaving?
Nah, we'll find out.
I'm fucking leaving.
What are your reflections of this trip?
It has been fucking magical. It's been everything I wanted it to be, both in Dubai and here. Here has been fantastic. We've been so welcomed by all the Australian locals, but also all the expats that are over here. It's clear that Marchon is well known and very well loved, which is amazing. I think that's a testament to all the work that we've put in, all the team back home. And yeah, so I'm leaving very, very content with how the trip's been. Certainly excited for what we can maybe do here, or what we will do here in the new year. Good to connect with people that I spend a lot of time talking to on socials, in person as well, and to see that they are exactly how I envisaged they would be. But I'm also very much looking forward to seeing my kids as well, and my wife, and getting back to the crew back home, because we've still got some big plans domestically which we need to achieve, and we've got 3.5 weeks of the year left to fucking get after it. Fit Fest this weekend, so Athex and Sid and all that stuff, so big weekend. We're going to land, get stuck into this weekend, and then we've got a couple of weeks to build up to Christmas, so no rest for the wicked.
Perfect.